for the final call. Adoration turns to spite, fading out into the night. Behold the legend, tainted king, forgetting how he used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Tainted king, falling grace, losing his supreme place. Blinding white, stealing every bit of light. Autographs on napkins torn, wishing I was never born. Handlers whisper in his ear, feeding every single fear. Pills replace the daily bread, walking like the living dead. Adoration turns to spite, fading out into the night. King, forgetting how he used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Tainted king, falling grace, losing his supreme place. Cannot conceal wounds that simply will not heal. Screaming fans outside the gate, blind to this horrific fate. Bow down to the floor. The idol is no more. Behold the legend, tainted king, forgetting how he used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Supreme place. The applause down history. No surrender, no retreat, conquering the savage street. Rev the motor high, reaching up to touch the sky. Unleash the untamed rebel soul, spinning entirely out of control. Outlaws riding against the grain, refusing to endure the mundane. Rebel soul, fierce and free, writing our own history. Drive away into the sun. trouble blocks the sun. Cage, microphones dripping sweat, paying off a massive debt. Mansion feels like hollow ground. Silence is a deafening sound. Guitars weeping in the hall, waiting for the final call. Adoration turns to spite, fading out into the night. Tainted king, forgetting how we used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Tainted king, fallen grace, losing his supreme place. Cameras flash blinding white, stealing every bit of light. Autographs on napkins torn, wishing I was never born. Handlers whisper in his ear, feeding every single fear. Pills replace the daily bread, walking like the living dead. Adoration turns to spite, fading out into the night. Behold the legend tainted king, forgetting how we used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Tainted king, fallen grace, losing his supreme place. Wounds that simply will not heal. Screaming fans outside the gate, blind to this horrific fate. Bow down to the floor. The idol is no more. Behold the legend tainted king, forgetting how we used to sing. Pompous suits and rhinestone glare, breathing in toxic air. Tainted king, fallen grace, losing his supreme place. The applause dies down, silence rings. Goodbye, oh, tainted king. Woo! Wax figurine looks just like me, bound by wicked sorcery.
A trance is taking over now, sweating heavily on my brow. Hypnotized by rhythmic beats, phantom footsteps in the street.
You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. Witchcraft messing with my brain, driving a sturdy man insane. Voodoo heart, mystic spell, casting illusions terribly well.
Needles poking through the chest, never finding any rest. Potions bubbling in the pot, tying my stomach in a knot.
Feathers tied with copper wire, throwing curses in the fire.
Priestess dancing in the dirt, guaranteeing you will hurt. Hypnotized by rhythmic beats, phantom footsteps in the street.
You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. Witchcraft messing with my brain, driving a sturdy man insane. Voodoo heart, mystic spell, casting illusions terribly well.
Swampy waters rise so high beneath the terrifying sky. Hexes spoken in the dark, leaving an everlasting mark. Breathe, inhale the curse, things are getting steadily worse.
You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. Witchcraft messing with my brain, driving a sturdy man insane. Voodoo heart, mystic spell, casting illusions terribly well.
Magic fades, but scars remain. Walking through the midnight rain.
River rolling muddy brown, ghosts are walking through this town. Dusty roads and humid air, trouble brewing everywhere. Strings are snapping on my guitar, following a falling star. Cadillac is breaking down, miles away from any crown. Ashes settle on the floor, knocking on the devil's door. Breathing the Memphis smoke, every promise that we broke. Hazy nights and southern heat, dragging my exhausted feet. Memphis smoke, blind a sad old tune, howling at the yellow moon. Whiskey bottles lined up straight, fighting with my twisted fate. Neon flickering red and blue, reminding me of losing you. Cigarettes and cheap perfume lingering inside the room. Ashes settle on the floor, knocking on the devil's door. Breathing the Memphis smoke, every promise that we broke. Hazy nights and southern heat, dragging my exhausted feet. Memphis smoke, blinding sight, swallowed by the endless night. Of this town, choke on the past. Nothing good is built to last. Breathing the Memphis smoke, every promise that we broke. Hazy nights and southern heat, dragging my exhausted feet. Memphis smoke, blinding sight, swallowed by the endless night. Clearing up, the dawn is near. Memphis smoke is disappearing. Indigo bleeds on my skin. Where do you and I begin? Faded patches on the knee symbolize our tragedy. Zippers catching on the seam, waking from a violent dream. Heavy fabric weighs us down, walking through this factory town. Wrapped in dark denim, cold and stark, hiding bruises in the dark. Rugged threads are pulling loose, tightening the tailor noose. Dark denim, heavy wear, tangled in this grim affair. Collar popped against the breeze, bringing lovers to their knees. Pockets filled with empty lint, giving off a subtle hint. Stitching rips along the thigh, not a single tear to cry. Washing away the sullen dye, looking at the cloudy sky. Heavy fabric weighs us down, walking through this factory town.
grim affair.
Soft is left inside, buttoned up against the chill,
Swallowing the bitter pill. Tear the cloth apart, expose the stony heart, wrapped in dark denim, cold and stark, hiding bruises in the dark. Rugged threads are pulling loose, tightening the tailored noose. Dark denim, heavy wear, tangled in this grim affair. Frayed edges left behind, dark denim, cruel design. Pendulum swings to the 12. Into the dark I deeply delve. Insomnia begins to creep, stealing all the restful sleep.
Mattress feels just like a tomb. Silhouettes invade the room, staring at the plaster wall,
waiting for the sky to fall. Owls are hooting in the pine,
crossing over reason's line, suffering this midnight grief,
begging for a quick relief.
tossing, turning, sweating cold, feeling prematurely old.
Midnight grief, silent weep,
promises
we could not keep.
Crickets chirping on the lawn, I was stretching to the dawn, counting sheep but losing track, panic sitting on my back,
Brewing chamomile in a mug, pacing on the Persian rug, reading diaries from the past, knowing joy will never last. Owls are hooting in the pine,
crossing over reason's line, suffering this midnight grief,
begging for a quick relief.
tossing, turning, sweating cold, feeling prematurely old.
Midnight grief,
Silent weep,
promises we could not keep.
we could not keep. Sunlight breaks the heavy spell, midnight grief, a nightly hell. Liquid fills the flask, hiding faces in a mask, weeping drops of malted brew, mourning what I never knew. Staring at the wooden plank, memories are completely blank. Ice dissolves inside the rye, watching decades flutter by, swallowing the burning draft, floating on a sinking raft, crying those whiskey tears, drowning out my darkest fears, liquor stains upon the cheek, making strong believers weak. Whiskey tears, salty blend, drinking till the bitter end. The bar, wondering how we got this far. Stools are scraping on the wood, misunderstood since childhood. Pour another hefty shot, boiling in a melting pot. Neon signs are buzzing loud, hiding from the roaring crowd, swallowing the burning draft. Liquor stains upon the cheek, making strong believers weak. Whiskey tears, salty blend, drinking till the bitter end. Dictate mood, start
fog is thick and green, conjuring a bizarre scene. Herbs and roots upon the tray, chanting ancient words today.
Wax figurine look just like me, bound by wicked sorcery. A trance is taking over now, sweating heavily on my brow.
Hypnotized by remedies, phantom footsteps in the street.
You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. A witchcraft
messing with my brain,
driving a sturdy man insane.
voodoo heart, mystic spell,
Casting illusions terribly well.
Needles poking through the chest, never finding any rest. Potions bubbling in the pot, tie my stomach in a knot.
Feathers tied with copper wire, throwing curses in the fire.
Priestess dancing in the dirt, guaranteeing you will hurt.
Hypnotized by remedies, phantom footsteps in the street. You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. A witchcraft
Messing with my brain,
driving a sturdy man insane.
voodoo heart, mystic spell,
Casting illusions terribly well.
Swampy waters rise so high beneath a terrifying sky. Hexes spoken in the dark, leaving an everlasting mark. Breathe, inhale the curse, things are getting steadily worse.
You possess a voodoo heart, tearing my logic all apart. A witchcraft
Messing with my brain,
driving a sturdy man insane.
voodoo heart, mystic spell,
Casting illusions terribly well. Magic fades, but scars remain, walking through the midnight rain.
the flask, hiding faces in a mask. We sipping drops of malted brew, mourning what I never knew. Staring at the wooden plank, memories are completely blank. Ice dissolves inside the rye, watching decades flutter by, swallowing the burning draft, floating on a sinking raft, crying those whiskey tears, drowning out my darkest fears. Liquor stains upon the cheek, making strong believers weak. Whiskey tears, salty blend, drinking till the bitter end. Tavern keeper wipes the bar, wondering how we got this far. Stools are scraping on the wood, misunderstood since childhood. For another hefty shot, boiling in a melting pot. Neon signs are buzzing loud, hiding from the roaring crowd, swallowing the burning draft, floating on a sinking raft, crying those whiskey tears, drowning out my darkest fears. Liquor stains upon the cheek, making strong believers weak. Whiskey tears, salty blend, drinking till the bitter proof and percentage dictate mood, starving for some spiritual food. Fermented sorrow in a cup, never ever looking up. Spill the golden grief, seeking temporary relief, crying those whiskey tears, oh, drowning out my darkest fears. Liquor stains upon the cheek, making strong believers weak. Whiskey tears, salty blend, drinking till the bitter end.
Stepping softly on shattered glass, wearing diamonds that cannot. Shadows creeping across the floor, I am always demanding more.
Golden chains around your throat, sinking deep in a burning boat, paying prices for luxury, trading away your sanity.
Glory fades when midnight strikes, walking over
the world to make you smile. Now we're walking a lonely mile. Marble pillars begin to crack. There is no way of turning back.
Silk and satin hide the scars, trapped inside these lavish bars, drinking champagne to numb the sting, bowing down to a fallen king. Glory fades when midnight strikes, walking over broken spikes. Welcome to the velvet ruin, where the richest souls are losing. Softest touch brings heavy pain, dancing blindly in the rain. Velvet ruin, beautiful decay, watching empires wash away. Tear the curtain, drop the act. There is nothing left intact. Priceless art upon the wall cannot save us from the fall. Hush, the kingdom crumbles. Listen as the giant stumbles. Welcome to the velvet ruin, where the richest souls are losing. Softest touch brings heavy pain, dancing blindly in the rain. Velvet ruin, beautiful decay, watching empires wash away. Fading out, soft destruction, end of the grand seduction. Fading out, soft destruction, end of the grand seduction.
Steel confines restrict the view, paying debts entirely due. Concrete cells replace the sky, where the guilty go to cry.
Warden turns a heavy key,
Locking up my destiny. Striped apparel, itchy wool, living like a captured fool. Sirens wailing through the block, staring at the static clock. Trapped in jailhouse sorrow, dreading each tomorrow. Chains rattle on the stone, chilling me down to the bone. Jailhouse sorrow, bleak domain, punishment and constant strain.
judges bang the wooden block. Now I pace this narrow walk. Appeals deny the sentence set, drowning in profound regret.
Letters from the outside cease, never finding inner peace. Yard is fenced with a razor wire, extinguishing my youthful fire. Sirens wailing through the block, staring at the static clock. Trapped in jailhouse sorrow, dreading each tomorrow. Chains
making my conscience sick. Wait behind the gate, accepting this cruel fate. Trapped in jailhouse sorrow, dreading each tomorrow. Chains rattle on the stone, chilling me down to the bone. Jailhouse sorrow, bleak domain, punishment and constant strain. Lights out, cell doors slam, forgetting who I truly am. Kneeling at the wooden pew, praying for a soul brand new. Congregation turns away, nothing holy left to say.
Preacher shouting from the text, wondering who is falling next. Demons laughing in the aisle,
Greeting angels with a smile.
heaven shut the pearly gate, repentance coming way too late.
Singing out the sinner blues, walking in these fiery shoes.
Mercy is an empty well, buying tickets straight to hell.
Sinner blues,
A heavy cross,
mourning and eternal loss.
Bibles gather in thick dust, given over to the lust. Candles blowing in the wind, knowing deeply I have sinned.
Choir singing out of key, no forgiveness meant for me. Stained glass shatters on the floor,
Closing up the chapel door,
heaven shut the pearly gate, repentance coming way too late. Singing out the sinner blues, walking in these fiery shoes.
mercy is an empty well, buying tickets straight to hell.
Sinner blues,
A heavy cross,
mourning and eternal loss.
Salvation
is a steep incline, cannot read the warning sign.
flames are licking at my feet,
Suffocating in the heat. Pray, but no one hears.
drowning in spiritual tears.
Singing out the sinner blues, walking in these fiery shoes.
Mercy is an empty well, buying tickets straight to hell.
Sinner blues,
A heavy cross,
mourning and eternal loss.
amen spoken to the air. Sinner blue.
jagged bed. Subjects fake their loud applause, hiding treason in their jaws. Royal garments soaked in mud, generations steeped in blood. Castles sinking in the sand, losing grip across the land. Thorns provide a vicious sting. Hear the hollow choir sing. Wearing this bitter crown, dragging the monarch down. Jewels harbor deep flaws, governing by brutal laws. Bitter crown upon the crest, failing the ultimate test. Gods abandon palace gates, leaving fools to face their fates. Tapestries begin to fray, chariots speed far away. Silver platters hold no feast, feeding some ferocious beast. Goblets pour a sour wine, crossing every sacred line. Thorns provide a vicious sting. Hear the hollow choir sing. Wearing this bitter crown, dragging the monarch down. Jewels harbor deep flaws, governing by brutal laws. Bitter crown upon the crest, failing the ultimate test. Scepters rust within our grasp, breathing out a final gasp. Majesty is just a joke, mirrors shatter, spells are broke. Kneel before the rust, everything returns to dust. Wearing this bitter crown, dragging the monarch down. Jewels harbor deep flaws, governing by brutal laws. Bitter crown upon the crest, failing the ultimate test. Drop the weight, let it fall. Shadows overtake the whole. 5 whiskey tears. Violins begin to weep, sweeping me right off my feet. Chandelier is swinging low, putting on a fatal show. Tuxedo fits a little tight, waltzing into the pale light. Stepping on your satin gown, spinning wildly around the town. Metronome is ticking fast, knowing this will this will never last. Dancing to a tragic rhythm, trapped inside a broken prison, waltzing on a slippery floor, spinning toward the exit door. Tragic rhythm, fatal sway, music washing us away. Cello groans a heavy bass, losing elegance and grace. Conductor drops his wooden wand, sinking in the murky pond. 1, 2, miss a beat, tangled up in clumsy feet. Dancing to a tragic rhythm, trapped inside a broken prison, waltzing on a slippery floor, spinning toward the exit door. Tragic rhythm, fatal sway, music washing us away. Curtain drops, the symphony dies. Tragic rhythm says goodbye.